We're on your side this decision 2012, making sure your vote is heard. Last night we told you about a man arrested for throwing out voter registration applications in Harrisonburg. Police charged Colin Small with 8 counts of disclosure of voter registration application, which is a felony. The 31-year-old was working for a contractor hired by the Republican Party of Virginia. Police say they found applications in this dumpster, and although voter fraud is rare, it does happen. New at 6, 10 on your side's Ann McNamara talked to local politicians about this serious problem, and it's one I'm sure they are particularly concerned about.
They are, Stephanie. Local Democrats in particular are calling for state leaders to investigate this case. They want to make sure the problem is not widespread, and one of those Democrats is State Senator Louise Lucas. Voter registration applications found in a Harrisonburg dumpster caught the attention of Virginia Democrats who worry this isn't an isolated incident.
I'm hoping that this is an isolated case, but we need to do an investigation because Virginians need to know that this is not widespread.
State Senator Louise Lucas is calling on Attorney General Ken Cuccinelli to investigate after she learned the man arrested for fraud is linked to a controversial Republican consulting firm. According to NBC News, the Republican National Committee paid the firm to register voters in battleground states, including Virginia. But NBC reports the firm was fired amid allegations it submitted suspicious voter registration forms in Florida.
The fact that this same young man worked for this same company when they were doing voter registration in other states, I think lends itself to us having an impartial investigation into this matter.
The chairman of the Democratic Party in Virginia says, quote, this individual was an employee of the first firm the Republican Party of Virginia hired to do voter registration before they fired that firm amidst allegations of fraud in other states. Virginians deserve answers as to how this person was still working for Republican campaigns here and whether his behavior was directed by his superiors or party officials. 10 on your side contacted the Attorney General's office to ask if an investigation was underway. A spokesman there told us, quote, by law, we can only investigate election issues if the State Board of Elections requests of us an investigation. The SBE has not asked us to look into it. But Senator Lucas says she hopes they will for the sake of the voters.
I think it's just so unfortunate that these people went up to the Republican voter registration believing that their voter registration were going to be appropriately applied, and only to have them find up in the trash.
The State Board of Elections did not return my call today. We will let you know when they do. I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.
Well, on his LinkedIn profile, Colin Small said he was a grassroots field director at the Republican National Committee, but an RNC spokesperson said he was never employed there and asked him to take it down. Small has been released from jail on bond. He'll have to appear in court November 5th, ironically, the day before Election Day.